Hello guys. So today I'm actually going to be taking you guys to one of my leg days, and it's going to be absolutely brutal, and I'm going to show you exactly what I've been doing. Or actually my coach just changed my program and I'm going to be testing it out today, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to die, so I'll see you guys in a bit. Gym for today that we're using. So hey guys, we're here at the gym and we're gonna start doing our leg day. It's gonna be a long one, so I'm gonna show you guys what I do. Now, normally when you guys are programming or starting a program in your workout, you should be doing the same exact movements for at least 4 to 8 weeks before you move on to another one. Because remember, progressive overload is key for growth, okay?
So we're going to begin here with some mobility stretches, which you should be doing before every lift, by the way. Opening up those hips, making sure that I get a really good stretch before I start my lifts today, because I have a bad hip and I don't know about you guys, but I don't like to be hurt. So we're just doing this right here until we completely start our lifts. Okay, bye.
So before we begin, and before you begin your squats, you should be doing at least 1 or 2 warm-up sets with the bar by itself. So let's get it. Want to make sure you lock it in.
So this is my warm-up set, which I'm doing without weights. Well, the barbell has 45 pounds on it, but I haven't started adding weights yet. And I'm doing one of these before I start adding weights on it. And I'm actually going to be increasing weights after every set. And I'll be doing these for the next 3 sets until I move on to the next exercise. So next up we have the dumbbell sumo squat, and which is another compound lift. This one targets mostly the inner thigh area and quads, glutes, and hamstring, and I'll be doing these for 3 sets of 12 reps. So for our next movement we have the Bulgarian split squats, and if you guys know me, you guys know that I freaking hate these with all my heart. But I have a forward lean so that I can get more of a hamstring and glutes. I will be doing these for 4 sets of 12 for each leg. And these are a freaking killer, man.
So we're like in the middle of our workout and I'm freaking dying. I don't know about you guys, but my hips be hurting. That's exactly why it's extremely important for you guys to do your mobility work, because you get older, your body parts don't work the same.
The advice is it's extremely important not to be a weak bitch.
That too. That too, okay? So make sure you guys practicing your mobility drills.
Next up we have the Smith machine kickback. Now, this is an advanced movement. If you are not able to keep your core completely engaged the whole time, stay away from it. But this one, boy, it will have your ass on fire. By the way, we did these for 3 sets of 12 on each leg, and it was literally brutal.
So now we're going on to hip thrust, and I actually chose this bench because it has a slant down here, and because I'm short, it allows me to have really good range of motion without me having to move my body like too much, my upper body, because there's actually 2 different types of hip thrust movements. There's the hinge method and the scoop method, and you have to figure out which one works best for you. Like for me, I do the scoop method, and my cousin back there, she's actually does the hinge method. So yeah, that girl. We're gonna go ahead and do our hip thrust now. Okay. So this is the setup. You want to get under it clearly and roll that barbell up here. And what you want to do is lock out your arms really hard. You never want to kind of lightly tap your barbell. You always want to stiffen up your entire body. Hold it hard, go under, well, make sure that your pad is all right. And I'm going to show you guys 2 different types of methods. So this right here works for me. This is the scoop, where you scoop and your chest stays in place. Now, for some people, the hip method works, the hinge, and you go down all the way. You can see your chest moves all together. Chest and your hip. Here, up, down.
That's my hip thrust.
Up, down. Now, that doesn't work for me, but you have to figure out what works for you. So now we're just gonna go ahead and hip thrust. See how she moves her upper body and she kind of squeezes her glutes up at the top? That's more hinge, and this works for her. Yep, keep going.
So we did the hip thrust for 4 sets from 6 to 12 reps. So we were going up with each set, and it had our culitos on fire.
Hey guys, so we're actually about to wrap this up. We're gonna finish off with a superset of curtsy lunges and leg extensions, and then we're out of here because I'm dying and I'm starving and I just gotta eat.
A quick disclaimer with your curtsy lunges. This is an advanced movement, and it's also not a functional movement. So if you have bad knees, don't do it, okay? 3 sets of 12. And last but not least, we're doing the leg extension. We're doing these for 3 sets of 12. And this is an isolation movement for your quads, so it definitely has your quads on fire. And we're basically ending it here because, like I said, I'm starving and we are ready to go, and I'm spent.
To wrap, we finished our leg day, and we're trying to walk down the stairs. Pretty hard. Okay, let me show you. You're having a hard time?